Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Shifting Tones, the podcast with nerdy tones and shifting formats. Today, I am your host, Sam. That is right, I am your host because I won last episode by default. Even though there are no winners and losers in this podcast, I still won, and that's why I'm your host. Joining me today are my two co-hosts / losers of last episode, Larissa.
Hello.
And Steph.
Hello, but I'm not really that much of a loser. I don't know what you're talking about.
You just didn't win, so I mean, it depends on how you want to, phrase it. It's whatever.
Okay, I didn't realize it was a competition.
Okay, you tell yourself.
Well, I won, so yeah, it's a competition. But enough about you, Larissa. How are you guys doing today? Just in general, like tell me about what's the vibe? What's going on? Just I want to get the, all the juicy goss.
Well, now I'm kind of offended because I'm pretty sure I had more points than you last time.
Points don't matter. It's about determination and humbleness and just tenacity.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you had negative points by the end of the episode, if I remember correctly.
It was golf rules, actually.
Oh no.
Okay.
Anywho, yeah, Steph, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm tired. I do too much, and that's my problem.
Oh, you stretch yourself too thin all the time?
Oh, all the time. That's like my character trait.
Some might call it
That's what, if you look up Steph in the dictionary, that's what it says. It says stretch too thin.
Yeah, some might call it a character trope, throwback to our first episode.
Boo, boo.
Oh, I thought that was good.
Steph, you know what we got in the mail today? Sorry, before I let you tell me how you're doing, Larissa, this is relevant to Steph.
Yeah?
I got a invite to a wedding. That's right.
Wow, that's kind of crazy because I don't think I remember writing just your name. I'm pretty sure Larissa's name was on there too.
Well, it said Sam and ... Larissa.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But no, the invite was really nice. It was really sweet. The little package thing that came with it was really cute.
Yeah, it felt like a little bonus sticker pack, like all the little sweet artists do, and they're like, oh, here's your print, but here's a secret sticker just to make you feel extra special. And that was fun, and the picture too. The sticker.
Oh, good, I'm gonna tell you something wild about the invites for our wedding. Okay, there's a little bit of lore involved with our wedding invites.
Oh boy, tell us.
So initially, because I'm kind of a control freak and I like to stretch myself too thin, I said, I'm going to make it myself.
Naturally.
And so I did. But initially, the plan was to make it into a storybook.
Oh.
Where I was going to, bookbind each individual invite.
Wow.
Because why not?
That's crazy.
Because why not? Turns out the cardstock that I chose just was horrible.
No.
And then I hated how everything was turning out. I folded about 100 cardstocks in half for the cover of the books.
No.
And then I decided that I just absolutely hate how this looks. So my fiance kind of came up with another solution. And so what we did was pretty much that. What you got.
No, that's cool. And I don't think we confirmed that the wedding invite we received was for your wedding. So anyone who is confused, that is what's going on.
Oh
yeah, it is
yes,
for Steph's wedding.
Yeah. It's for my wedding. Everyone's just like, the invite. No, but the other wild part of where I stretch myself thin is that I do not like the wedding industry.
Of course.
And I feel just like it's unoriginal a lot of the time. So I actually hand design the invites on Photoshop myself, choosing the font, spacing it out myself, things like that.
It was really cool. It was really well done, and I like how you used both sides and still used two sheets, and it felt like a really everything was
cohesive.
The form factor was great.
Thank you. I have never taken a single design class in my life, but that to me just made sense.
Well, you could have fooled me because it was beautiful.
I was going to say, and it shows.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you. Oh.
I'm kidding. I loved it. It was great. It's on the fridge already. Don't worry.
Oh, so sweet. But thank you. Yeah, like I said, I do things and I'm like, I hate how the internet or other people do things. I'm going to do my own thing. And then I'm like, why did I do this?
No, it was great.
I get it.
But
what about you, Larissa?
Oh, I was just going to say, just to finish up our wedding invite talk, maybe Steph, don't try to bookbind over 100 wedding invites.
Yeah, I learned that real quick when I was trying to start them, and I said, "Oh, this ain't gonna work."
It was a really cute idea though when you were explaining it to me, and I'm like, oh no, that's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I bit off more than I could chew.
Bit.
Realized it, had my counterpart explain something clear as day, kind of, brought me back to earth a little bit and said, hey, let's do this instead. And I was like, okay, yeah, you right.
Well, I'm glad your partner had a voice of reason for you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, today, Sam and I have been doing a lot of just adult things, catching up on life. We've been struggling on no groceries for about 2 weeks, so we were adults, and we bought them today. So,
nice.
I know, and I think what's gonna be crazy, because now we're super adults, we finally bought reusable dryer balls. I know, riveting.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was a spur of the moment purchase. I was like down the laundry aisle. I know this is like exciting, small talk that everybody wants to know about. But I was down the laundry aisle, and we don't use dryer sheets. And so I was like, you know what? I'm so tired of our stuff not getting like fluffy enough or soft enough. So I'm going to buy these dryer balls. I've heard good things about them. And I just threw them in the cart and, made a big boy purchase.
Sam's upset that we don't use dryer sheets or laundry softener because of Appliance Repair Tech on TikTok. We all know her. If you are on there, you know exactly who I'm talking about, but her name is not coming to mind right now. But she said,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all know her,
We
but
do.
the name isn't coming to mind.
I don't.
No, I know, but you're not really on TikTok as much though these days,
No.
right? So
It's a time sink. I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
I got too much shit going on.
well, anyway,
Are we allowed to swear in
Yes,
our podcast? We
absolutely.
never. Okay, cool.
I'm just gonna look down on you every time you do it. And I'll write it down in a little
that's
book
fine.
and put it in a swear jar. And then at the end of the year, I'm gonna say, "Hey, this is how much money you owe me, Steph."
Okay, that's fair.
Any-
That's a good point.
anyway, back to my point. She said that in her entire career, that the amount of time she's replaced washing machines, and she just had to tell them, like, hey, you're just going to have to buy a new one. Your machine's SOL. It's because people are using too much detergent, using any amount of fabric softener. And the same thing with their dryers, if they use dryer sheets, because the wax and the paraffin and the perfumes and everything gets stuck on the drum, and it's very hard to clean it off. It's almost like a plastic coating. And
I think it's just a skill issue.
no, it's literally a plastic coating on all of your clothes. For the closing softeners, it's not even cleaning your clothes, and it's just bad. It destroys your machine immediately. So
Interesting.
yeah, fun fact. So today you've learned more adult cool things. Don't use fabric softener.
I just can't be bothered to buy or use fabric softener. I never used it with my family, so I was like, whatever.
Same.
I think that's where we should put in like a rainbow thing that just like sparkles and makes noise and says "Learning with Larissa," and then like children cheering in the background. Yeah,
That's like the old one, like the more you know.
Yes.
Like that.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, my day was Larissa's day essentially. I worked this morning, then went to go over to my mom's house to help her with some stuff. Unfortunately, she had some flood damage from the recent storms we had. We've just been helping her get stuff outside and get it in bags, throw it away. Just a lot of cleanup. Yeah, and then doing some adult stuff and chilling with my two acquaintances, friends, spouse, and
me.
buddy,
And me.
and Steph.
Yeah.
But, Steph, you said an interesting word earlier
Uh-oh.
in your little small talk. You used the word lore.
Oh, I
Do you know
did.
why that's important? Do you know why that's important, Steph?
Why?
Larissa, do you have any idea why that's important?
No, but I'm interested by Steph's reaction because I don't know. I don't think I've quite heard that in a podcast before.
Yeah, the word lore has never came up in a podcast
No.
ever before. Not even the podcast lore.
A reaction.
Oh, okay. Well, the reason that this is important is because today's episode is cryptids.
Woo!
Oh, yeah, that's right, cryptids. I'm talking Bigfoot. I'm talking Loch Ness Monster. I'm talking Jersey Devil. You name it, we got it. Cryptids.
I like that.
Yeah, but this isn't just any sort of cryptid talk. Look, we could talk about the basics. We could talk, like I said, about Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster or the, swamp ape or any of those fun, easy cryptids. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to rattle your brains and to go deep into the cryptids and we're going to play a little game that I like to call Fact or Fiction Cryptid Edition.
Whoa.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, so why don't you two buckle up, get on your horses, and sit tight and enjoy this ride that we're about to go on together.
Wait, let me saddle up. Let me saddle up first.
Yeah, can
I settle?
Okay.
Ride a roller coaster instead and not a horse? You know, can I get my handlebar down?
Only if it's a horse-based coaster.
Okay, well, Maverick at Cedar Point, that's horse-based. It's in the west, so.
There you go.
Cool.
All right, horse girls.
Okay.
So we're gonna play this like
girl.
we're gonna play this like a little game show. So you guys will use your names as buzzards. So if you want to chime in, you think that you know the answer before the other one, you just say your name, and all you have to do is tell me if it's a cryptid or not a cryptid. Pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
And winner at the end wins a special prize.
I want to know what the prize is. Can we know
I
what
can't
the
tell you
prize?
it's special.
What's the prize?
No,
What
no,
is it?
Now
no.
I'm not
What is it?
motivated.
Okay, let's just say it rhymes with grip to Bisney.
Oh. Local legend?
To Bisney?
Grip to
Where's
Bisney.
Bisney?
I have an idea of what it is, and that's a pretty big prize. You sure you can give us that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Bisney.
Don't worry, Steph. It'll make sense.
Okay. Yep. Anyways, so let us begin. What do you guys have any questions? I guess before we begin.
So I have to say my own name while buzzing. So I have to go, Steph.
Unless you guys have a different,
Like a weirdo?
yeah. Unless you have a different word you would like to use, I'm leaving it on the table.
Yeah, I would prefer not to use my name because it is 2 syllables compared to 1 for Steph, so that's a little unfair.
Oh,
That's true.
an advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of like this. No,
Of course you
let's,
do.
What would you like to?
let's be fair.
Okay. You guys both agree on a 1-syllable word that you can use to chime in.
Me.
With. Or like you can have one. What?
I said me.
Okay. Steph wants to use the word
me.
me. Larissa, what word do you want to use?
I was just thinking of the classic, like, beep, you know, that's what a button makes, you know, beep, beep.
Okay, this should be easy. Larissa will use beep and Steph will use me. There's no way this could go wrong.
Okay, yeah. I like that.
Or I can just read the whole thing and then I'll let you know when I'm done. I'll just pause and then one of you beeps in and lets me know.
But that's not fun.
Okay.
We'll figure it out as we go. Well, I mean, if you think you know, like, as I'm reading it, I'm still going to finish reading the information about it because it's important.
Yeah. Every little detail.
I don't care about the listener.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So my Patreon is separate from Larissa's.
No.
Okay. Let's begin. All right. The first one I'm going to read to you guys is the bunyip. Bunyip. The bunyip. Lurking in the winding depths of Australia's longest river is a creature with a taste for human flesh. For millennia, it has stalked its prey in the remote billabongs and muddy wetlands of the Murray River, which meanders through the country's southeastern corner. The man-eater lives among fruit bats, 3-foot-long Murray cod, and swamp wallabies, who call the waterway and dusty outback home. Few who have seen the monster have lived to tell the tale. More, perhaps, have heard its booming, blood-curdling call before turning in the other direction and sprinting away from the dark water.
Me.
Yes,
me.
yes. I believe I hear Steph chiming in. Steph?
I think it's real because a lot of those words sounded made up. So I think that's real.
You believe it's real because a lot of the words sounded made up.
There's a lot of, well, I know meander is a right word, but there's a lot of like the Murray River or the Murray something, and then the other things you said that I don't quite remember. It's real.
I could have made up the river, Steph, altogether.
That's true. But I think it's real because the other thing is I don't think you would lie on the first one.
Okay.
Oh.
And
Game politics.
10 points to Steph.
Yay!
Yes.
I'm going to send a picture of it in the Discord for you guys to take a look at.
Yeah, I want to see the bunyip. See, that sounded fake. That sounded not real. So I was like,
The
that's
bunyip?
gotta be. Yeah, I was like, that's gotta be real. That sounds so fake.
Yeah, it's so creative. Like, if Sam came up with that by himself, I would have been impressed, so.
Oh, just you wait. I got some good ones.
10 points, baby. I'm going to Bimby.
Did you guys see what it looks like?
Yeah, it looks
that's
weird.
That's a little horrifying. I would not want that climbing around on me.
No, absolutely not. Steph, where are you going with your 10 points? Bucky's?
I'm going. No, not Bucky's. God, no. I can't. Don't send me there again.
Again.
Oh, no.
Again, I had a really bad experience.
No.
The first time ever going in one.
But the beaver, he's so cute.
But that's for another time.
You tell
That's
us
another
about this
story.
in the future.
In the future.
If you guys want to hear Steph's story about Buc-ee's, all you have to do is donate $10 to our Patreon.
Okay.
All right.
right.
The next one is called the Snallygaster.
Oh.
In American folklore, the snallygaster is a bird reptile chimera originating in the superstitions of early German immigrants, later combined with sensationalistic newspaper reports of the monster. That's right, early sightings associate the snallygaster with Frederick County, Maryland, specifically.
Oh.
Later reports would expand the sightings, encompassing an area to include all of Maryland and D.C. metro area. The snallygaster was rumored to swoop silently from the sky to pick up and carry off its victims. The earliest stories claim that this monster sucked the blood of its victims.
Beep.
Yes, Larissa.
I think it's fake because I don't think there is a large, like in the sort of 1800s population, I don't think those who came from Germany landed in Maryland, so fake.
Wrong.
No!
This is also real. See, I threw a real one at you second in a row because I figured you guys are going to try some sort of weird, I don't know, reverse psychology or something.
That's what I did.
Here, let me send you a picture of the snallygaster.
I'm embarrassed now. I don't know my German history.
Yeah, you should be.
Your German lore.
Here's a picture of the snallygaster.
Wow.
Oh.
It is kind of horrifying. It's actually worse than the bunyip, I think.
I don't like its tentacle
I
face.
don't know.
Yeah.
I like his wings.
No, they don't support him. There's no way.
No, but they're cute. You know, like a hummingbird. You're like, how does that work? Or a bumblebee?
That's fair. Okay.
So he's got in his tentacles, which are coming out of his beak-like mouth, is a human. And compared to the rest of him, the human is the size of its head. So this thing is monstrous.
Right.
That's scary looking. I don't like that.
Where was it found again?
It's a German folklore that came over with German immigrants to Frederick County, Maryland,
Okay.
and then areas of South Mountain and the Middleton Valley, and then later to D.C. metro area.
Interesting.
So apparently, one way to keep it at bay is to paint 7 pointed stars on your barn.
Oh. I want to do that just for funsies.
Yes, you know all the barns in D.C.
It was a farmland at one point, I'm sure.
What if all of these are real and that's part of the
Ooh.
game? Who knows? We'll find out. Okay, you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Yes.
The next one is the Grimlock. The Grimlock is native to northern Finland, where a humanoid race of creatures with slightly scaled, thick gray skin that were usually scarred from hunts through their constricted underground passageways. Those with a special status in their society often had decorative designs scarred into their skin. They had sharp teeth and typically black hair. They often grew to be long and unkempt. Many had long claw-like nails. Some were said to have completely white eyes, while other accounts told of their faces being devoid of eyes altogether, instead of having skin stretching across where their eye sockets should be.
Me.
Yes, Steph.
I think it's fake because you said it's called the Grimlock.
Yes, the Grimlock.
That doesn't sound like a Finnish word. I say it's fake.
Good point, Steph.
Now, think about fairy tales. A lot of them originate in the, Norway, Finland, Sweden, and stuff like that. The Grimm fairy tales, perhaps. Goldilocks.
Those are German.
Yes, but they could be Norwegian and Finnish and stuff in nature.
No, the Grimm brothers specifically traveled around Germany collecting
Listen.
local stories to put in their fairy tale books.
Listen, I didn't come here for a history lesson.
Too bad.
And Steph, you are correct. 22 points to Steph.
I'm not doing so hot.
Dude, I'm sorry.
No.
That was so funny, Larissa.
The Grimlock, actually, though, is a D&D character.
Oh, that's fun.
See, I would have never. If you would have told me to guess D&D characters, I would have lost that. Okay.
Let me send you a... it's also the name of a transformer, by the way. What? Apparently.
I wouldn't have known that either.
A transformer that turns into a dinosaur. So,
Okay.
That's kind of
let
cool.
me send you... I mean, I can imagine this. Here, I'm going to put it in the chat. I can imagine this being an actual, cryptid that people would come up with. It kind of just looks like a troll.
Yeah, it looks like a little...
Yeah.
Just a little fella.
Just a little guy.
Yeah. No, but I definitely, you said Finland, and I'm like, that name does not sound Finnish.
No. It should have been something with like a weird like J sound that like not isn't like pronounced right. Like I don't know. I mean, it is pronounced right in Finnish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
Okay. Are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Okay. The next one is the Ragavan. The Ragavan is a Middle Eastern creature of folklore. It is a small monkey-like creature with 3 tails that can speak in any possible language. It is known for being very tricky and stealing from unsuspecting visitors on the streets of busy cities. Its origins are somehow related to ancient pirate lore and is said to hold the key to Davy Jones' locker around its neck. If you ever meet the Ragavan in person, make sure you answer its riddles, or he might just swindle you out of all of your money.
Beep 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 beep.
Yes, was that Larissa?
Yes, that was me.
Okay, yes.
I think it's real, and my reasoning is you said it was Middle Eastern, correct?
Correct.
And that just sounds like something would have happened like way back in the day with all the like commerce and everything, it being on the Silk Road. You know, just a little guy trying to do some stealing from people doing a lot of shopping.
Larissa, congratulations. You are wrong again. Oh my goodness.
No.
That was dirty.
No.
That was dirty.
Ragavan is the most hated monkey in Magic the Gathering. It is a modern staple, and people don't like it. It's a little guy, and he's horrible. But it is a Magic the Gathering creature, not an actual cryptid.
Darn.
Sorry.
Is he Middle Eastern based at least?
It's mostly pirate based. I don't know.
Oh no.
The whole like Davy Jones locker thing, I was like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, no, it was. But I was like, I don't know. It sounds like it could be real. A lot of sea commerce happened in the Middle East.
Fair.
You know, closer to the Mediterranean.
He's a monkey pirate, so.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well. You win some, you lose some.
Right. Oh well.
All right. Bear with me on the pronunciation of this next one. I don't want to ruin anything. It's the Otyughs, Otyughs. It's actually a Southeast American legend where strange-looking creatures with bloated, oval-shaped bodies around 8 feet wide that stood shuffling on elephantine legs and had a disgusting rock-like hide. They're said to have a pair of long tentacles that were bedecked in rough, thorny growths and ended in leaf-shaped pads bearing rows of more sharp spikes.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, I'm not even done, but you're coming.
Yeah,
in.
it's too bad.
Okay, yeah, what is it? What are we hearing?
I would like to know the rest of it, but I got to get some points. You know, I got to go risk for it.
Yep, absolutely.
I do think this is real because I do remember reading something like this before in the past.
What do you remember reading about it?
I don't know, but the description sounds very similar to something I read not that long ago. So,
would you like me to keep reading until you find out the answer? Got about 2 more sentences to go through.
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Larissa. That you are so bad at this game.
I don't know cryptids at all.
Let me continue reading, though. Third tentacle sprouted from the top of the Otunga's body, forming a vine-like stalk standing some 2 feet high and ended in a pair of eyes and olfactory organ. The body of the creature contained a massive fang-filled mouth shaped like a crude gash through its center. A typical Otuga, or Otyugh, or whatever it is, was around 500 pounds in mass.
It sounds like a swamp guy.
Ah, yes, it does in D&D.
No.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just to, catch us up real quick, Steph, you're sitting at a comfortable 32 points.
Nice.
Larissa, you are at goose egg.
Right, but at least I'm a good loser, unlike you. I'm supporting Steph in her win.
Whoa.
I have no idea what you're talking about. All right, on to the next one. This one is called the Dobahar Chew, also known as the water dog or the king otter. It is a creature of Irish folklore. It resembles
beep, beep,
both... Yes, Larissa.
This one I know is real. For real this time.
Are you sure? Do you want me to continue
Yes,
reading?
I am positive.
I will continue reading, and I'll let you...
No, I gotta risk it.
For 17 points. Larissa, you are
Yeah,
correct.
dang, you jumped the gun. You were like, oh, Irish dog, got it. That's real.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, Steph even here to play anymore. Steph, are you still playing? Are you still in this game?
No, I am. It's just that after, I hear Irish dog and then I hear beep, beep, beep. What am I supposed to do after that, huh?
You're supposed to use your wibble wabble to steal points.
Oh, I didn't know I had that as an option.
Yeah, well, sorry. So yeah, let me continue with this. It resembles both a dog and an otter, though it is sometimes described as half dog, half fish. It lives in water and has fur and protective properties. There are little to no written records of the Dohachu, since its legend has relied heavily on oral storytelling and tradition. Physical descriptions of the Dovahchu resembles an otter, but said to be about 5 times as large, 10 to 15 feet in length, with white pelt, black ear tips, and black cross on its back. Though due to the murky waters it is said to reside in, its pelt may be portrayed as darker. I'm not going to post a picture of this one because just imagine a monster otter.
You couldn't find one?
No, I have a picture. I'll post it if you guys really
show
want.
it. I want to know what he looks like. I bet he's a cutie.
I'll be honest, I don't like otters.
Why?
That's a very unpopular opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't get the hype. I don't think they're that cute. I think they're just like, okay, it's in the water. All right.
Well, there's 2 different type of otters, Steph. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, neither of them.
I mean, it's a cute river puppy.
Yeah. He looks a little vicious in the picture you showed, and he kind of looks a little like toothless, but with some teeth.
I mean, if real otters look like that, then maybe I'd be more interested.
No.
Steph, I'm going to send you another picture. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I'll say it. I don't really like otters all that much.
It's going in the chat.
Okay.
Here's a picture, Steph. You tell me what you think of this. For the listeners at home, this is a picture that is currently loading, so I don't want to spoil anything until Steph sees it. For some reason, this picture is only 11.99 megabytes, but is still loading, almost complete. Here we go.
Oh, no.
That's right. It is 3 baby otter pups.
So
and they are
cute.
so cute.
No, I don't like their faces.
What?
Why don't you like their faces? Because they're cute?
I don't know. There's just something about it. I just don't like it.
All right, everybody. The money you were going to donate to Steph and her Patreon, please donate to me or Larissa. She is an otter hater.
Yeah, we'll donate to the otter
Yeah,
pups.
okay. Otter pups, more like the popsicle.
I don't know what that means. All right.
That's a popsicle, right?
That sounds right.
On to the next one. Okay, the next one is the Tarmogoyf. The Tarmogoyf is native to the Brazilian rainforest. It is said to devour the souls of its victims of all kinds and thrives on the diversity thereof. It is said to have 2 rows of teeth, large greenish-brown rigid scales coursing down its back, and claws that are 1 foot long, used to tear through its victims. The Tarmogoyf is an extremely hungry beast. It doesn't just feed on people, although it's pretty fond of that. It also devours other types of large animals, becoming stronger and stronger as it feeds. The more types of souls it consumes, the more powerful the Tarmogoyf becomes. Those who come in contact with the beast have been known to become transformed and soulless, according to records.
Beep, beep. Or me.
Yes, Roadrunner,
Me.
yes.
I think that is true. I like the concept of it eating lots of different types of souls, and I feel like with a Brazilian cryptid, with the rainforest having such diverse life, I just
Keep going.
I don't
Yes,
remember
yes.
what I was saying.
I think biodiversity is what you were
Yes.
looking for.
Well, there's a lot of wildlife. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh,
Wildlife. It has many different souls, including people. So I do like that concept, and I could see that for the Amazon.
Yes, and I like that you are wrong. 0 points.
Wait. Can I guess if this...
You can guess where this comes from, yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a magic card.
It is.
Yes.
It is another Magic the Gathering
It's
creature.
game over. My first loss.
The Tarmogoyf is a boomer card. It's no longer played anymore.
Rude.
But it is popular in Magic Legend, they say.
I'm a failure. My God.
It's okay, Steph.
No.
Okay.
I'm still losing. So.
Are you ready for the next one, folks?
Yeah.
You're not going to show it to us?
Oh, I mean, it's a Magic card. I guess I can show it to you. Let me see if I spell this right.
Oh, I'm devastated.
Oh, it's okay.
I lost.
You just gave me an opportunity to win.
Oh,
It's
no,
okay.
No.
I kind of just whiffed this description. I made that entire description up essentially.
Dude,
Oh, really?
It was good.
Parts of it are kind of true, about it eating souls, but there's very little lore on this kind of stuff. So here it is coming into the chat.
Oh, that's cool.
That was good because it fooled me because I was thinking, yeah, all the diversity in wildlife in the Amazon, the rainforest of Brazil. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. You got me good, bud.
He kind of looks like a giant piranha monster.
Look at the deer in front of it that it's trying to eat compared to the size of it. There's no way this could possibly be real. I should have said it blends in with the landscaping, having trees come out of its back and crap. And I don't know. I think that would have been cool. Oh well.
Are we providing a link dump for everyone so people can see the images too?
The link dump.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works, so maybe if you want to do that,
Okay. Yeah, we could do that.
that's on our Patreon.
No. Why do you keep saying that? Yeah, people are gonna be like, what?
Yeah, we don't have one set up currently, just so you know.
Yes, all the people rushing to pay us. Yeah, we'll figure out a link dump. We could post it on our social media, perhaps. Okay, you guys ready for the next one?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to redeem myself. So let's go.
All right, the next one is the loris, a.k.a. the Dream Eater. The loris is an ancient beast of the British Highlands dating back to 200 A.D. The beast is said to resemble a larger-than-life black panther with 4 glowing yellow eyes and 2 tails. It is sometimes seen with white smoke coming off its back. Historical records of travelers and explorers of the land said that the beast visits them in their dreams, causing nightmares to occur. However, after they wake up, there are signs that the creature actually visited their campsites in person. Even today, there are accounts of the loris being spotted in rural northern UK.
Beep.
Me.
Oh, Larissa came in first. Yes, Larissa.
Oh.
Sorry, Steph. Get good. I think it's real. And I'm going to say I think it's real because I remember some folklores describing tales of, like, wild cats that, like, no longer exist in mainland Britain today.
Steph, what was your answer going to be?
I was going to say fake.
Why were you going to say fake?
I was going to say fake because you said campsites in England. And I was just thinking, it's too rainy and wet for people to be camping in England. So
Yeah, they never fought battles, Steph.
I hate to break it to you, they do in fact camp in England. However, this is fake.
No.
Oh, Larissa, 0 points. So you are partially right, though, Larissa. The UK does have a lot of large black cat folklore and cryptids that exist in their history. A lot of black lions and large dogs and that kind of stuff. But this one is, again, another magic card.
Rude.
Yeah, sorry.
wow. If I had been like half a second sooner.
Okay, I think I'm going to throw you guys a bone on this one.
Oh.
So you guys got to be ready, okay?
Okay.
It might be as soon as I say the name.
Okay.
I think you guys know this one. Ready? 3, 2, 1. The owl bear lives deep within the Tibetan forest.
Beep.
It is depicted as an... Who was that?
That was Larissa.
Okay, Larissa.
Real.
Oh, no.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, you went with me to the D&D movie where the owl bear was
did.
on camera.
That's why it sounded
Yes.
familiar.
It is one of the most famous D&D monsters. It is the owl bear. It is depicted as an 8 to 10 foot tall cross between a bear and an owl. According to legends, the owl bears are carnivorous creatures, famed for their aggression and ferocity. They live in a matted pairs in caves and hunt any creature bigger than a mouse.
My favorite is literally that Sam's like, I think you guys will get this based off the name alone. And it was just silent after he said that.
It was well, first of all, let me defend myself real quick. It's owl bear. If you're naming a cryptid owl bear, you know. But I understand, Larissa, why you thought this was real. We did see it recently, and it's probably somewhere in your memory bank. Unfortunately, it is not.
That's all right.
Sorry.
It's okay. I don't have a lot of
Okay.
cryptid lore lying around in my brain.
You picked the perfect 2 people to do this with because you're just like using D&D characters and magic and stuff, and to the 2 people that just don't really know that stuff.
Oh, I know. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on to the next one. It is known as the Pukwudgie. That's right. The Pukwudgie is known as the little wild man of the woods that vanishes. It is a human-like creature of a Wampanoag folklore down in Delaware and Prince Edward Island, sometimes said to be 2 to 3 feet tall.
Me.
According to legend. Yes, Steph.
I just want that to be real. So it's
I do
real.
too.
Okay,
It
finish
is
it.
in fact real, Steph, for 2.5 points.
Oh.
I've redeemed myself.
Only 2?
Yes.
Rude.
Okay, finish his description.
Yes. According to legend, Pukwudgies can appear and disappear at will, shapeshift, and lure people to their deaths using magic, launch poison arrows, and create fire.
That's really cool.
Yeah, half troll, half human, I guess.
That's cool.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a porcupine.
Wow.
Yeah, I love the name. It's one of my favorite cryptids, the Pukwudgie,
I'm so glad he's real.
Me too. Where was it again?
in Delaware, and apparently,
Delaware.
Oh.
yeah, and apparently Prince Edward Island. He's just a little guy. You can even get him in like plushie form. Apparently, like they probably have gift shops and
Cute.
stuff.
That's cool.
This isn't a cute picture of him, but
Oh no, that is not cute. Mm-mm.
there are cute pictures of him.
He's kind of awesome, though.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah.
He's kind of
He's a
awesome.
little guy.
And he's got his own merch line.
Oh yeah.
Baller.
Oh,
Got a few more for you guys. Are you ready for the next one?
yeah.
This one is known as the Tarrasque. The Tarrasque was the most terrible creature known to inhabit the Congo rainforest. The beast was a full 50 feet tall and 70 feet long, quadruped with a long tail, reflected carapace, and 2 large horns on its head. Supposedly, there is only one Tarrasque, I don't know how to pronounce it, which slumbered within the world's deep underground. No one could predict when it would awake next. The Tarrasque was irreversibly tied to evil spirits by its nature. As a result, the most one could hope to do was put the creature to sleep within the core, holding it off for a while longer. However, ancient texts seem to indicate that there might be a way to finally and ultimately deal with the creature if one could somehow deceive it and luring it into a volcano of all things, sealing it in there.
Me.
Yes, Steph.
Me. I think it's real. I think the size is kind of wild, the dimensions, but I'm going to say it's real.
You're going to also say you're wrong because this is a D&D monster. It is the biggest,
Yikes.
most ferocious monster in D&D Legend, kind of. I mean, next to, the big dragons and some of, the beholders and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, disappointing stuff. Disappointing.
Yeah, really is.
Larissa, what would you have said? Would you have said that was real or fake?
I had no idea, but if it was fake, my guess was going to be that it was a D&D creature, because that's just what it sounds like.
Fair enough. All right. I got just a couple more for you guys. I think I have...
Ooh, okay.
I got one more. It's the last round. This
Spicy.
one is worth 50 points.
Whoa,
But
what?
you have to let me finish reading the entire thing.
That's crazy. Okay.
Okay, fine.
And remember, I've gotten really creative lately. This one is...
You've gone creative, or has D&D and magic gone creative?
Listen. This one is the Akashita, also known as the Red Tongue. It is a Japanese yokai that appears in Yokai Emaki and in the Endo period, among other places. They are depicted as a beast with clawed hands and a very hairy face covered with dark clouds, but its full body appearance is unknown, and its open mouth is a big tongue. It did not attach an explanatory note about this yokai, but its origins are indefinable as Akaguchi, which appears in older Edo period yokai scrolls, such as a bakemono. The yokai is known interchangeably as Akaguchi and Akashita.
Beep, 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 beep.
Who was it?
That was me, Larissa.
Larissa, yes.
This one I know is real.
Why do you know this is real?
Because...
You're very confident.
No, but I watch an anime called Natsume Book of Friends, and it talks about legends of different yokais, and I'm pretty sure this is one of them.
Steph, what is your opinion on this real quick?
There was something you said that made me lean more towards fake,
No,
and
damn
I just don't remember what it was.
Okay, was it all the words I couldn't pronounce in Japanese?
No.
Okay. Well, that would have been a good indicator that this is, in fact, real.
Woo!
Larissa, you have just won yourself 50
Wow.
points.
That's great. Did I win?
That's crazy.
Wow, a comeback victory. Larissa with 67
Yay.
points. Steph with, I believe, 34.5 points.
That's crazy.
It is. It's unfortunate. But what I learned from this is that you guys are just good at guessing sometimes, and I'm proud of that.
Well, thank you, but that one I did know was real.
You said that on the 4 you also did not know was real.
To be fair, the other one was based off of English legends, so
I know.
I had some sort of knowledge there going into it.
Fair enough.
Right.
So that's all we have for Fact or Fiction Cryptid Edition. Hopefully this was a fun little game for all of you. Oh, and Larissa, your prize
Yes, thank you.
was Grip de Gizny?
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Code word.
Bisney.
Bisney.
Steph, can you guess it now?
Bisney. No.
Okay.
I think you're going to Bisney.
It's a trip to Tim Misney's office.
Whoa. Who's that?
Cleveland attorney Tim Misney. He'll make them pay.
Local legend in Ohio.
Tell me more.
Oh, yeah.
Is that
That's
a
right.
cryptid?
Some say he is.
He might as well be.
Wow.
Some people only know him by what he does, and others know what he'll make them pay. Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I saw some signs in all around Ohio whenever we're traveling around for my art show. So
Yeah, they're everywhere. I mean, I've seen them outside of Ohio. I've seen them Everglades. I've seen them
The
in
Everglades.
the Puget Sound area, and I've even seen one in rural Texas. Yeah, they're all over the place.
Whoa. His influence grows stronger every day.
wow, I don't think that's real, but he is cool.
He grows stronger by the souls he takes. Oh, yeah.
Only the souls of people who, of course, wronged innocent victims. naturally.
That's right. Well, enough about you, Steph. Thank you guys so much for listening to today's episode of Shifting Tones. That's right. I said shifting tones. You don't have to repeat me.
I was trying to do a group like, huzzah! Like, but okay.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry. I missed that memo.
Yeah, sorry.
So thank you again for listening to Shifting Tones, the podcast with nerdy tones and shifting formats. Today I was your host, Sam, and Larissa and Steph were my co-hosts, and we had a blast. If you guys liked what you heard, please follow us on social media. Please give us a like, comment down below, subscribe to this video, whatever it is. I don't know. It's a podcast. Just listen to it. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Just be engaging. We like to engage with our audiences. You can find us on social media at Shifting Tones Pod. You can find us pretty much anywhere. And if you guys have any suggestions for future episodes, please let us know, and we'd love to listen to them. This is the cast signing out.
Bye.
Bye!